Hello Internet, I'm your only mate, and it's time for another episode of Death Battle! And this time we have characters I know next to nothing about. We've got Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil versus Frank West from Dead Rising. Now, as I should say with all of my reaction videos, please click the link in the description below to go watch the actual episode itself, like, subscribe, all of that stuff, then come back to watch this video. Okay? Good. Support the official release. So like I said, I know next to nothing about these two aside from the fact, well, they're from those games, and they fight zombies. I mean, I know like a little bit more, but not really enough to say that I know them that well. Like, I know that Leon was a cop or something? He was a police officer. And Frank, basically all I really know from Dead Rising was, this was like years back. I can't remember exactly how long. I was around a friend's house, and I was watching him play Dead Rising. He was just like doing wacky stuff, and it was funny. But what I remember most was having a zombie in a wheelchair and using it as a battering ram. I think that's what it was. But I can't really remember very well. I really don't have much of a prediction for this. Although a friend of mine told me that she reckons Leon has this. So I'll wait until the analysis to see what exactly is going on. And also, given the fact I haven't really looked into these two or know them that well, then we'll have my reaction to any, like, crazy, outlandish, and ridiculous stuff. Hopefully, I don't know, but I'm gonna put these on, shut up and hit play. Ah, damn it. Buffer.
Surviving the undead apocalypse takes grit, perseverance, and an army's worth of firepower. With all
Yeah,
that
it does.
and some luck, these two became experts in zombie fighting.
Leon Kennedy, the top cop and government agent in Resident Evil.
And Frank West, the backyard wrestling MacGyver of Dead Rising.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
As a child, Leon Scott Kennedy's father instilled in him a strong sense of justice. Following in his footsteps, Leon joined the police force, determined to uncover the darkest riddles and
Oh, Josh Romero directed it.
So
Cool.
for his first ever assignment, he took the biggest challenge he could find. Instead of picking an easy job like dishing out dastardly parking tickets, he was off to Raccoon City to investigate a bunch of mysterious murders.
His instincts were good, perhaps too good. Officer Kennedy wound up choosing the most challenging and dangerous assignment he possibly could have.
Yeah, it turns out Trash Panda Town was due for a big old zombie outbreak, and Leon got stuck in the middle
Was that Guardians of the Galaxy 2
He
reference?
wasn't a rookie for long.
Raccoon City,
Fending
Trash
off those
Panda.
zombie threats and even taking a bullet.
From the grassy knoll?
Leon was recruited by the American government as a special agent, bodyguard, and their go-to specialist for apocalyptic events.
In all cases, the people that are bitten become infected themselves and go on to attack others. The only way to stop the spread of infection is to destroy the infectee's brains. Shoot them in the head.
His
Basically.
training at the police academy turned him into a pretty tough guy, but as a special agent, he became unstoppable.
All thanks to his extensive firearms training, extreme driving tests, and the study of tactical response scenarios.
Guess what martial art they teach American Secret Service members? A traitorous Russian one called Sistema, and Leon is an expert at it.
Sistema is a free-form martial art focusing on disabling targets via pressure points and joints. While not specifically lethal on its own, Sistema also involves quite a lot of training with knives and firearms.
Huh.
That's good, because I don't think fists
Okay.
will be enough to take on monsters like the Tyrant,
Jesus.
skinless dogs, and... Is that Gene Simmons?
Oh, God.
Bioorganic weapons, or BOWs, were far tougher than your ordinary run-of-the-mill zombie. Thankfully, Leon has the weaponry to take them on.
He's efficient with just about any kind of gun, but like me, he loves carrying around his favorites, including the Silver Ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for him. He's also got a modified 50 caliber Desert Eagle Magnum, a gift from his father. Lucky bastard, all I ever got from my dad was a sore cheek.
While he has no problem
Huh.
dual-wielding handguns,
Some info
Leon
about
is
Sarge I didn't
extremely
know.
efficient in dealing damage with heavier weapons, such as the M203 grenade launcher or his ludicrous rocket launcher special.
This red-tipped wrecker of an RPG is far more powerful than an ordinary propelled grenade. The gun itself looks similar to a classic RPG-7 model, first used as an anti-tank weapon by the Soviet Union. Since the red grenade is so deadly, it's probably a thermobaric explosive booster, which can launch over 600 feet for a 60-foot wide explosion. That's more than
Jeez.
enough to take down one of those bow wows.
Leon has plenty of experience with hand grenades, rifles, flamethrowers, etc., but one weapon stands above them all: his knife.
Oh yeah, Leon's combat knife is way more than some plain old red cutter. He's practically magic when it comes to his skill with a knife. And if he gets hit, he'll be fine. Probably. I mean, he's wearing lightweight level 3 tactical body armor, which can stop bullets from a magnum and even some rifles. If he does take a hit, he's carrying some healing herbs, which he can also take a hit from, if you know what I'm saying.
He's not snorting.
Hey, Rick and Morty.
Broomstick. Healing herbs have a history of being applied as an aerosol spray or ground up within paper.
Well, once Leon became the government's numero uno answer to all their zombie problems, he was stopping outbreaks all over the world. He had to pull off some awesome feats to do it. He even had to make some horrible sacrifices along the way. Like that poor Ducati.
Leon is strong enough
Rip.
to crush a skull or even force open the jaws of a giant infected shark. The
Jesus.
shark appears to be similar in size to a great white, which has a bite strength of nearly 2 tons of force.
That
Wow.
shit's crazy. And speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about Leon's relationship with boulders.
Relationship with what?
Boulders, you know. they're
Hey,
like
Breath of the
really
Wild,
big
I love that
rocks.
game.
I think you would know that. Well, he fought Chris Redfield to a standstill, the famous boulder puncher himself. And while Leon doesn't seem to
I've heard
have
that name thrown around a
strength,
bunch, Chris
he did
Redfield.
push over this giant rock with a little help.
Leon is pretty quick too. He's dodged bullets, a moving laser grid, and even outraced this tyrant, which, according to the Inside of Biohazard guide, could run up to 43 miles per hour.
He's even thrown his trusty knife fast enough that this creepy guy didn't even react until,
The average time for a
Jesus.
person to perceive and react to movement is a quarter of a second. Leon appears to be about 30 feet away from his target Salazar here, meaning he threw his knife around 80 miles per hour.
Wow.
The average speed for most world-class knife throwers is only 35 miles per hour.
Jesus.
More than double that.
Leon is tough, having survived blows from various large and burly BOWs. He even matched the strength of Umbrella agent Jack Krauser. Krauser was strong enough to perform a 30-foot vertical jump. Generally, men can pull off a 2-foot vertical jump at most, making Krauser potentially 15 times stronger than the
Jesus
average man.
Christ.
At this point, let's just say that Leon is basically superhuman. It's like he has
Pretty
zero
much.
weaknesses.
Au contraire, Boomstick,
He's
Leon has
still
his fair
human.
share of baggage. He's pretty gullible, oftentimes tricked by those wilier than himself.
Go.
Wiley, huh? Okay.
Is it just me, or does everybody always ignore what I say?
Like her? You think he just might be trying to get laid? Lord knows I've done a few dumb things on that quest. I don't know about his chances, though, rocking that hairdo.
But after more than 15 years of nightmarish catastrophes, Leon's mental state has become more fragile and more reliant on alcohol.
Oh.
Ah, you and me both, pal. He always needs a little chaos in his life, and when it comes down to it, that's what makes him such a friggin' badass.
Better try a new trick.
He is a badass, definitely. Alright. What you got,
On
Frank?
first impression, Frank West seems to just be your average journalist, but he's far more than that.
I'll say, he's covered wars, you know.
As a photojournalist, Frank will regularly go far beyond the call of duty to uncover his next big scoop. It was this ironclad determination which led him to a mall in the town of Willamette, Colorado, where he found the zombie apocalypse.
What? Did you just say zombies?
But Frank's
And then he
never
made
up
every
a
weapon,
zombie
everything a
skill set.
weapon.
And with his wrestling history and battlefield experience, he's got the skills to do it.
Despite never having fired a gun at another person before Willamette, Frank discovered he's a natural when it comes to firearms.
He's handy with all
That was
sorts of
handy.
guns, like pistols, shotguns, machine guns, and a beautiful minigun.
Jesus.
I love it. He's even got a silver ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for government agent Leon. Hey, wait a minute.
But
So they have the
it
same
can
gun.
only
That's
last
kinda
so
cool.
long against a never-ending zombie horde, so Frank was forced to improvise.
And thanks to being in a shopping mall, he had plenty of options.
From obvious choices like sledgehammers, baseball bats, and chainsaws to out-of-the-box picks like shampoo, lipstick, lawnmowers, and a shopping cart, Frank has an uncanny ability to effectively weaponize pretty much anything he gets his hands on.
Garbage, toys, food, you name it. This guy does not overlook anything's death-dealing.
Did he just shove a firework up a zombie's ass?
Camera flash as a weapon.
His primary camera appears to be a Nikon D100, which has a flash color temperature of 6000K, or crystal white. When used up close, it's nearly as effective on the eyes as a flashbang grenade.
I can imagine.
Frank survived the zombie horde with flying colors. His next step was obvious. Profit from it.
He became famous overnight. He was named the Hero of Willamette, hosted a TV show, and scored all sorts of endorsements.
His love of using baseball bats to smash zombie skulls in even landed him a great commercial deal with Deadwood Pro Baseball. Damn, so he's making tons of money off of killing people. My dream.
I know, right? All these zombies were technically people once, so when you really think about it, this whole situation is pretty
Freaking awesome! Ah, living the dream, buddy. You earned it.
Uh-huh. Anyway, fame is a fickle
Okay.
mistress, and it wasn't long until Frank's 15 minutes of fame were cut short. He eventually became a college teacher, but not before several more encounters with the undead kind.
And the more he fought him, the more creative he got about it.
Frank's greatest asset is his impressive ingenuity. With nothing but his blood, sweat, and tears,
And a shitload of duct tape,
Frank perfected the
Shitload
art
of duct
of
tape.
combination weapons.
like the paddle saw, where he took a kayak paddle and strapped on a couple chainsaws for
That is
a
awesome.
good time.
The electric crusher is an invention combining the power of a car battery with the weight of a sledgehammer, crashing a Mjolnir for mortal.
The Blitzkrieg is a freaking wheelchair powered by a car battery, firing machine guns all over the place. Stephen Hawking could have even beat death with that.
He can make a laser sword by sticking a gem into a flashlight. Don't ask me how.
And the Reaper,
Okay.
the unholy union of sickle and samurai sword. Wow, all that is just scratching the surface. He's even got combo vehicles like the Exo suit,
That's a suit made of slurping machines.
Huh.
which shoots ice tornadoes.
What?
Talk about cool, pun intended.
Even
That is
Frank-
pretty cool, yeah.
Frank has used an arcade machine to miraculously copy some of the powers of fellow Capcom characters.
You're
What?
a wizard, Frankie.
No, he's not magic. These powers come directly from costumes most commonly obtained from the machine. For example, he can don Ryu's ki to perform hurricane kicks, or Mega Man X's armor complete with a Mega Buster.
You are what you wear. Speaking of costume changes, sadly, Frank eventually was caught by zombies and wound up becoming another mindless slave of the undead horde.
Oh.
It's okay. He got better.
Frank has
Oh.
pulled off a lot of impressive
Okay.
feats. Despite having little formal training aside from maybe a 3-day combat journalist crash course, he's killed hundreds, maybe thousands of zombies, giving him one of the highest body counts in video game history.
He's really strong, too. He can pull a zombie's limbs and head off no problem. And in the exosuit, he's pushed around a 2-ton car.
He's tough enough to survive long falls and devastating helicopter crashes with little issues. And he's quick enough to catch up to and board a train moving 15 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. He can even hop off zombies' heads like a ninja so well that the zombies barely even notice.
Wait, they don't notice that he's literally jumping off their heads? How the hell does he pull that off?
Very careful. But Frank has fought more than just mindless zombies.
Yeah, like some crazy clowns with chainsaws and a freeze gun, and plenty of other psychomaniacs. This is my stuff! including Lance Corporal Calder, the world's first intelligent soldier zombie.
Also, I think it's important to note many of these feats were performed in a span of 72 hours with no sleep or rest. According to a study on sleep deprivation in 2010, an average human's physical and mental health begins to severely deteriorate after 36 hours of no sleep, resulting in disorientation and even hallucinations.
Here I thought heavy drinking was the only way to legally hallucinate. Well, time to binge Netflix until I trip balls.
Whether by inhuman stamina or just a shit ton of adrenaline, Frank was in peak condition for twice as long as he should have been.
There's that journalist determination again. Sure, he may be a bit of a self-serving asshole, but he's pulled off the impossible more than once, even when he got into his 50s.
Once a survivor, always a survivor.
Snag your very own disposable Digi-Jeep disposable camera. It's fantastic.
Get ready to pause it.
I mean it. Seriously. I need a raise.
Okay. Alright. I wasn't talking a whole lot there. I will admit that, but I was just trying to listen out for stuff. I heard 2 tons in terms of strength for both Frank and Leon. So I want to say they're roughly even, but I'm not too sure. But then there's a boulder that I read in Leon's analysis that was 6.5 tons, so I'm going to say Leon is stronger. I'm going to say he's faster too, because I didn't hear any, feats like his for Frank. I don't remember the exact number, but it was more than I heard for Frank, let's just say that much. And I do feel like when you have 2 characters where one is better well trained, whereas the other is just better trained and has strength and whatnot to back it up, whereas the other one has a bunch of wacky weapons and just got through what they had to go through sheer determination. I want to say the trained and strong, physically superior of the 2 wins. So I'm gonna go with Leon Kennedy for this. But if he loses, then meh. Anyway, put my headphones on, watch a cool fight done by Luis, and find out what the hell is next. And play.
All right, the
Bets are set. Let's end this
debate
debate once and for all. It's time for a death battle! Okay. I saw this preview on the Death Battle cast, and there's Nick as the announcer.
Yet there are still reports of looters within the city. Who knows what these people think is worth braving certain doom to get?
Sweet! Just what I was looking for. What are you doing?
I feel like Leon could be thrown off by Frank's wackier weapons, and possibly the exosuit as well. And there goes Skun. There's zombies in the background. There's that training. Oh, slice through the pow.
See you in a flash, buddy.
Well, this just got interesting. Are they going to fight off the zombies together? Because that would be cool. Come on, Leon. This is awesome.
Give it up, man. You can't keep up with me. Wanna bet? I've covered wars, you know.
They had to include that line, didn't they? And there goes your hammer. But of course you got
That's nice, but
other wacky... Oh, shit! Oh, great. Who's he gonna...
Lucky me.
I'd get out of the way of that if I were you. Or throw a zombie in front of you, that works too. Jesus. Come on, Leon. Oh, shit.
Nice to meet you. Why don't you chill out?
Come on, yeah, he hasn't pulled out the rocket launcher yet. Although, why do I get the feeling the tornado could, Oh, shit.
It was ice fighting with you, buddy.
Oh! Is it? Is that it? Yay!
Tells me Frank won't be coming back from the dead this time.
Frank's cheeky strategy.
Well, I mean, his head's destroyed now, so...
certainly put up a good fight, but in the end, Leon just had him beat in nearly every other category.
Frank was one tough cookie, but Leon's superhuman abilities were just more impressive. Frank's pushed a 2-ton car, right?
Yes, which is similar to Leon holding back the shark's 2-ton biting force.
That's what I thought.
His boulder feat was
And,
much
yep.
more impressive. By comparing the boulder's size to Leon, it appears to have weighed around 9 tons at
Oh, it was
minimum.
9 tons.
While Leon
Shit.
didn't have help pushing it, even
It-
half of 9 tons is
Okay.
much heavier than anything Frank's lifted or pushed.
Leon and Frank seemed equally tough, but Leon was definitely quicker. Bullet timing, laser dodging, and hell, Leon's speed and precision with his knife on its own is more impressive than any speed feat Frank's got.
But in the end, the most important question was whether or not Leon could cope with Frank's insane weaponry and unpredictable creativity.
Yeah, that's the thing that had me
Leon
second
seen
guessing.
plenty of crazy shit in his career and fought lots
Jesus
of surprising
Christ.
and off-putting monsters.
His years of formal training and more consistent combat records certainly lent him the experience needed to win. He's survived numerous battles with enemies powerful enough to one-shot him, and he's shown plenty of creative strategy and critical thinking mid-fight.
Like when he fought Tyrant Glenn, using momentum from his own injuries and throwing a friggin' motorcycle through the air. Leon was just too fast, too strong, too experienced,
Okay.
too badass. He was frankly on this game.
The winner is...
Okay, that was a good one. Congrats, Leon.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want to check out
Hey,
commentary for
chillin'.
this episode, you can click
You
the
know
button
Chad.
right over there for a first membership trial.
And if you want to grab the music from this fight, go ahead and do so. It's down in the description.
Alright, what's next? Oh my god! Strange versus Fate! Alright, so what did I think about that fight? It was pretty awesome, and it kept me guessing. I really liked the combat in there with them trying to fight each other, but also killing all the zombies that were around them. I thought that was really cool. Nah. I'm sorry, I just don't have like too much to say about it, other than I just thought it was a cool fight, and I'm happy that I got it right. Yeah, and honestly, I gotta admit, I feel like I kind of want to play a Dead Rising game now. Just because of the sheer insanity of the weapons that Frank has. So, you never know, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm really fucking lazy. Also, I got Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle coming out soon, so I might forget about it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that next time. Doctor Strange versus Doctor Fate. Now, I need to make a... No, I mean, I don't need to, but I really want to. I'm going to make a shout out here to a friend of mine, Yang the Insane. I was talking to her a while back. She fucking called that. So, I'm just leaving that there. And as for how I know those two, Fate, not so well. But Doctor Strange, on the other hand, I know him mostly from the movies. From the Doctor Strange movie, his appearance in Thor Ragnarok, and Infinity War. So, I know at least someone amongst these two better than this one. So, I'm happy about that. I don't have too much else to say, so I'm just gonna end this video. So, thanks for watching, all of that stuff, and here's my Tracer outro. Bye.
Hello loves, Tracer here. You've just watched a video by your only mate. Subscribe, like, comment and check out his other stuff. Cheers loves!